Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, the 18th day of October. A couple more laws about the hand washing of the morning. You should just know that the general rule about hand washing for the morning, when you wake up, it applies totally equally to men and ladies. There is no difference there. They both have to do it. Also, children are supposed to wash their hands in the morning also. As soon as they're at an age where they could be trained to do such a thing, most posts can put this at approximately 5 years of age. Once a kid is about 5 or older, he is certainly old enough to be able to get used to the idea of washing his hands in the morning. Now, as far as the water and the specifics, there are some laws on that too, and here they go. First of all, do not use water that is discolored by foreign matter, like, well, use your imagination. You know, water that's like terribly muddy looking, you should not be using that kind of water. Also, if the water is so bitter that a dog would not drink from it, then you shouldn't use that kind of water either. The water should be poured by koach gavra, and that term means that it should be poured by a human. In other words, the best is a cup that's filled, and your human hand pours it onto your other hand. That's the best. Second best, if you can't do that, if you are desperate, here's the next best thing that you're allowed to do, although it is not the optimum way to do it. You can have it be koach gavra. According to most of the rabbis, or I should say some of the rabbis, they say that it's good enough if you open the faucet. Now the water that gushes out, you don't have a container, let's say, but the water in that first gush did come through your strength because you turned the faucet and that's what made the water come out. And then you put your hand under it. Now for the next pours, because you have to go back and forth and pour on each hand, you'd have to turn the faucet back off and off on, off on for every single time that you want it to be called one pour coming from a person. Then it's looked at as if the strength of the pour came from each time, like from the force of a human opening the faucet. Better still, of course, remember, is you, the human, pouring with a cup onto your other hand. Ask your rabbi if he thinks it's appropriate. I don't want to be your rabbi in this matter. Some say no, some say yes. This is something that can be used in desperate situations, but ask your rabbi what he thinks about it for your using. Other law, utensil, when you are using a utensil, it shouldn't be all cracked. It's best when the rim all around is one smooth rim with hopefully no dents, cracks, tilts, or whatever, but one smooth rim all around. The absolute minimum that should, and this is really tiny, you should try to have more, but the absolute bare minimum if you're really short on water is that the utensil that you begin with should hold at least 3.3 fluid ounces of water. That's really small, please realize, because that's like a bathroom cup of water. So certainly try to have more than that, but at your absolute desperate, that's the bare minimum of water necessary for a good morning hand washing. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.